Hey guys, you know the drill. I've been going through the book of Psalms. Let's talk about my favorite verse that I read today. I was in Psalm 39, so let's read Psalm 39, verse 4. It says, "Show me, Lord, my life's end and the number of days. Let me know how fleeting my life is." And then verse 5 goes on to say, "You have made my days a mere handbreadth. The span of my years is nothing before you. Everyone is but a breath, even those who seem secure." I thought this scripture was just so beautiful because it's just talking about how our life is only this big of a segment. We have a set amount of days that God has given us, and that God is going to let us live our days, hopefully loving Him and praising Him. And if we're not choosing to do that, there's obviously a punishment for that. But He's hoping that we'll live those days, those set amount of days He's given us, to glorify Him. It even says, "The span of my years is nothing before you." It talks about how God doesn't see our life as a big amount of time because eternity is this big, and it literally just keeps going. Eternity is literally forever, and the span of our lives is this big. It's so small compared to eternity, and we get to choose in this small amount of time of life we have here on earth. We get to choose whether we are going to heaven to spend eternal time with our Creator, or if we're going to go to hell and have eternal damnation, because all we have to do is choose. We get to choose which one we want to do. It's such a good reminder that we only have a set amount of days, and there's nothing we can do to change that. God knows that set amount of days, and we don't. God knows everything that we're going to do and that we have done, and He knows how those days are going to go, and He's just hoping that we'll choose to follow Him. And if we do, that means that set amount of days is going to be used for good, and that set amount of days would be worth it. But if not, then that set amount of days that we have to live on this earth was all useless and all thrown in the garbage because you chose to live it not loving Jesus. I just thought this was some beautiful scripture. Thanks for looking at my scripture with me. I love you all. Bye.